name is Lucas Gray, and I'm 17 years old. I live in a small town where nothing exciting ever happens. But after what I'm about to tell you, I wish my life had stayed boring forever. It all began on a cold Friday night. My parents were away at my aunt's house, and I was home alone. The house was silent, except for the ticking of the old clock in the hallway. I was lying on my bed, scrolling through my phone, when it rang. Not a text, not a notification. A call. The screen flashed unknown number. At first I thought it was a prank, but something inside me, curiosity maybe, made me swipe and answer. "Hello?" I said. There was silence. And then, "Lucas?" My blood went cold. The voice on the other end, it was mine. Not similar, not close. It was exactly my voice, except older, rougher, broken. "Who is this?" I whispered. "It's you. It's me, Lucas Gray. Listen to me. You don't have much time." Before he could finish, the line was filled with a sound that made my skin crawl. Screaming. My own voice, but twisted with terror, like someone was tearing me apart. And then the line went dead. At first, I laughed nervously, telling myself it was a joke. Maybe someone was using a voice changer. But deep down, I knew it wasn't. Because when I looked at my call log, the number wasn't just unknown. It was my number. My own phone. How could I get a call from myself? The next day, I tried to ignore it. I went to school, hung out with my friend Josh, pretended nothing was wrong. But all day, I couldn't shake the sound of that screaming. That night, it happened again. I was brushing my teeth when my phone buzzed. Unknown number. My hands shook as I answered. "Hello?" This time the voice was panicked, out of breath. "Lucas, listen carefully. You're in danger. Don't go near the mirror tonight, no matter what happens. Do you understand? Don't." Once again, the call ended in a piercing scream. I dropped my toothbrush, my heart racing. I ran to the bathroom mirror and stared at my reflection. Just me, just a tired boy in pajamas. But as I turned to leave, I could have sworn my reflection didn't move at the same time. By the third call, I was terrified. It came at exactly 12:01 a.m. My own voice was whispering now, like someone was right beside me. "They're watching, Lucas. They're in the shadows. Every choice you make brings them closer. Please, please don't answer the fourth call." The line went dead. I sat there in the dark, phone trembling in my hand, feeling like I was being watched. Every shadow in my room seemed alive. And that's when I realized, if there was going to be a fourth call, I couldn't stop myself. I had to know. And the fourth call came on Sunday night. My phone buzzed violently on the nightstand. The glow of unknown number lighting up the dark. Against everything I'd been warned, I answered. "Lucas, why did you pick up?" the voice shrieked. "I told you not to." The screaming returned, louder than ever. But this time, I didn't hang up. I pressed the phone to my ear and forced myself to listen. Through the screams, I heard something else, a whispering voice, deep and hollow. Not mine, not human. It said, "He belongs to us." And then the call ended. From that night on, things changed. Mirrors in the house began acting strange. I would catch my reflection smiling when I wasn't. Once, I saw my reflection standing still while I raised my hand. At school, my phone buzzed in my locker. Another letter of warning, another missed call. My friends asked what was wrong, but what could I say? That I was being haunted by myself? Then came the final call. It was Thursday, just before midnight. My room was silent. The only sound, my own breathing. The phone rang. Unknown number. Hands shaking, I answered. This time, there was no hesitation, no warning, just my own voice, whispering slowly. "They've found you." And then, from behind me, I heard it, scratching. Slow, deliberate, on my bedroom door. I turned. The knob began to twist. "Don't open it!" my future voice cried through the phone. "Don't!" The door burst open. I don't remember much after that, just darkness, cold hands grabbing me, whispers circling me. When I woke up, it was morning. My phone was lying on the floor. I thought maybe it had been a nightmare, until I saw the new voicemail. It was from me, my own voice, broken and distant. "Lucas, if you're hearing this, then you know. It doesn't stop. They'll take everything. Your voice, your face, your future. The screaming never ends. And one day, you'll be the one calling yourself, begging for help. Just like me." The message ended with that same blood-curdling scream. And that's when I realized the calls weren't from my future self warning me. They were from the version of me that had already been taken. And soon, I'll be next. So, what do you think? Was Lucas really hearing his own future, or was something else pretending to be him? Tell us in the comments. Would you answer a call from yourself if you knew it might be the last voice you ever hear? And if you've ever had a strange phone call, a glitch, or a voice you couldn't explain, share your story below. Because sometimes the scariest calls are the ones you can't avoid.